This is my intro song because all the songs in the world are copyrighted. And this is my page. It's called Out of Range. And here's my ugly face. And I gotta go. That's my song.
10-minute morning video.
Good morning. It's day 21. 3 weeks. We're at the 3 week mark. And we are smack dab in the middle of a fucking deep freeze here in northern Ontario. There's wind chills of minus 40 fucking 4 or 45 right now. It's fucking cold. The floor is so cold. I can't get my fucking feet warm. It's really hot out there. I gotta keep elevating. So if you watched the last episode, you'll know that today is gonna be a fucking chill day. We're gonna do most of our shit indoors. Last night I had a fucking sauna, which was a fantastic success. If you didn't see that last episode, you gotta watch it. Fuck, it was awesome. What an awesome idea that was. Okay, so today we're just gonna do some things inside here. Man, this coffee is so good. It tastes extra milky. I went to put the powdered milk in there, and it was frozen. But kind of like, I was able to like break some shit off, and a big, like half of this went in there. So it's pretty milky and not hot coffee this morning, guys. Froze everything. All the fucking waters, the juices, my piss jug, everything's fucking frozen. Yeah, what was I saying? Today, yeah, we're going to chill out in here. We might do some baking in our tin can fucking oven that we made. We might whittle away at that tri-stick. I might show you a couple of knots. First and foremost, we're going to eat bear tonight. We're going to eat a big old chunk of fucking bear roast. And from looking at the cut, I'm pretty sure it's a prime cut. I think we cut the spine in half, and I got a section of the, the fillet. So we're going to put that in the Dutch oven. We're going to have bear and farfalle, one of my faves out here in the cast iron pan, which is clean-ish. And aside from that, I don't see myself going out there too much. I don't want to start the generator because the last time we tried to start it in sub minus 30 weather, it fucking capped right out. It sucked in a bunch of water and I guess ice buildup in the air filter. If we do need it, I'm going to carry it into here and let it sit in here for an hour before I start it right outside the fucking door, and it's going to be loud. But I charged everything up yesterday. We should be okay. The sun's shining, so the lighting's not bad. And yeah, that's that. We're gonna fucking have a fucking chill day today. Oh, I'm getting high today too. Later on this afternoon, when I'm done playing with knives and fucking stoves, maybe and all we'll have left is to add farfalle to the bear roast. I'm gonna take some fucking magic mushrooms, and we're gonna get high and drunk tonight, and we're gonna film it. So there's that. So let me chill out, drink this coffee. It's going to be a short episode. It was another 1 hour episode yesterday. Today, I'm not hoping. Today it's probably going to be like a half hour unless I really drag ass showing you how to tie knots and dumb shit like that. But I don't know if you guys really are interested in that. But all I do is film, and at the end of the day I put it in the phone, and every day I go, holy fucking hour. Yesterday I had 84 minutes of footage that I cut down to 57 or something. So there's that. I end up letting the camera roll when I'm splitting wood or whatever, and that takes up 5 fucking minute chunks, so it's not bad to edit that out. But I still want you to know that I chop wood every day or whatever, so I gotta slap it in there. Okay, so I'm gonna stop talking. That was a nice 10-minute fucking morning video. We're gonna fucking waste 10 minutes right away instead of going outside by fucking talking to you fuckers. Okay, let's do nothing today. This is my attempt at getting some heat down on the floor and under the bed. It's kind of working. You just gotta keep doing it. Every time my fucking toes get to the point where I'm like, okay, I gotta do something about this, I just fan some of this fucking 50 fucking degree air here down to this minus fucking 28 degree air down there. I can feel it warming up my toes as I do this. It's so cold. The next upgrade on this cabin, if we ever do this again, is definitely a insulated floor, man. And I know a lot of you are saying, fucking, why don't you build up snow around it, Dennis? I still feel, even though we're past the halfway goal, that the fucking fish cops might show up and fucking throw us the fuck out of here. So the fucking thing is still ready to drag out on the ice. Now, I don't know. I don't know how much it would help. It would keep the fucking wind from fucking blowing under it. Plus, we have no snow. There's snow, but I've been fucking walking around on it. It's a highway out there. There's no snow to shovel. Anyways, I'm rambling. Bye. How fucking cold are you today, buds? Poor guy. Still eating bannock, eh? You fat fuck. Can't believe he's not fatter yet. He's been eating so much shit. Alright guys, one of the projects I was going to do today was an acorn candle. So I had this acorn that I picked yesterday that was fully opened and round. And I thought, hold on, this camera's a little dirty. And I thought, I've said this on previous messages, but the way a spruce tree works is heat will open these up. Now I thought this was a dead, dried out thing and that it would burn too fast for a candle, so I dipped it in water overnight. And of course it's fucking minus 30 and cold in here, and this cone completely shut down. So what I'm going to do now is just leave it out in the heat, and it should open right back up into a perfect ball. Now the reason it does this is actually when forest fires happen in the boreal forest, that's when the trees open up and release their spores to refertilize the fucking land. Forest fires need to happen. Now we struggle to keep them out and keep them away from cities and towns and cottages and destroying lumber, like anything that affects the fucking people's wallets. That's what we try to stop. But forest fires are kind of necessary. It adds fucking carbon and fucking whatever to the soil. It makes it fertile again. Gets rid of all the fucking trees for a while and lets the fucking sun shine. There's a lot of benefits to the forest fire. It happens for a reason. And like I was saying, the pine cone, once that fire hits that tree, these open up and release all the fucking spores onto the ground. Pretty cool. Pretty cool factoid. This light's not gonna last today. Okay. Welcome back to another episode of
Chef Denis.
Chef Denis. Okay, you guys have seen this a million times. It's the same old story, guys. It's the same old story because it's just so damn good. You start with one clean-ish cast iron Dutch oven. We're gonna throw our fucking spoon across the kitchen. Boy. We're gonna put two fucking of these in the bottom of there. This is onion soup base. On top of that, we're gonna add actual onion fucking rings. We're adding fucking actual onion rings to this today. A whole fucking onion today. I did the math on the onions and the roasts we have left, and we could start using almost whole onions on almost every meal. An entire one big fat clove of fucking real expensive garlic. It's the good stuff. We're gonna put some water in the bottom of this. Water's frozen. Oh, I want to show you that. Put the water in there. So I'm not sure the alcohol content on these fucking hooches, but everything on the floor froze, including the white wine. But that red shit's got some fucking high octane in there, guys. We're gonna have a few of those later. Okay, back to cooking. We got the water, the onion, the garlic, the base. We have one piece of ourson, aka bear, Ursula majoris. Fuck, I think I was actually right on that. Ursula Majori? I don't fucking know. Ursula. That's right for sure. Google it. Once again, this bear was proudly shot and skillfully fucking cleaned and fucking expertly fucking provided by the bear killer himself, Donald Logan. And just jam this hunk of fucking flesh right down in the bottom. I think that's a real nice cut of meat, guys, because like I was saying earlier, it's got half of the fucking spinal bone in there, so it's either that or it's a neck, which is still fine. No matter what, when you slow roast a fucking, you could slow roast this fucking boot, which I put on, by the way, because I couldn't get my fucking toes warm. I'm wearing boots indoors. But you could put my rubber boot in this fucking cast iron. If you simmer that all day on the wood stove, it'll be tender as shit. Promise you. Okay, Haas and Pfeff, and on the stove it goes. I lost the Haas and Pfeff, so there's that. Time to fucking clean up in here, bud. Haas. Get that meat nice and hossed up. And Pfeff, we're gonna go with the fucking big, heavy pour Pfeff. You know me, I like to blacken shit. Boy, yeah, bud. Blacken it. The lid goes on. This is gonna stay on the stove till late tonight when we're all fucking tripped out on shrooms and drunk on fucking toilet wine. And we're just gonna throw a half a box of fucking farfallies and dinner will be fucking served. Okay? Okay. Alright guys, I gotta take a piss and empty this piss jug, and I want to grab a few things outside, so we're going out there. Let's see how fucking bad it is. I'm just wearing my fucking long underwear and a fucking tank top with my sweater. Oh, that wind is not fun. So it looks like it's minus 32 in the semi-sun. And with the wind, I believe it's minus 46 or some shit. Whew, she's crispy. Oh man, did this ever work out last night? Yep, don't face the wind. Hurry up, do what you gotta do. I was about to chit chat there. I was saying, the first thing we're gonna do before we start fucking carving that tri-stick is we're gonna maintain some of our tools here. I have 2 axes. My other Fisker axe is sharp as fuck. We're not touching that. I got my 2 axes, a couple of knives. I'm just gonna let them defrost because it's fucking cold to even hold them in my hands right now. And we're going to give them all a little sharpening, and we're going to do that. So that's the first thing we're going to do. All right, guys. The first part of our I'm not doing shit outside today is sharpening our shit. So I have my main splitting axe, which is pretty sharp. I have this small axe that I keep on the back of the snowmobile, which is also pretty sharp. Could use a good go over. This is my hunting knife, which I use the most. It's very sharp, but for demonstration purposes, we'll fuck around. And this is my fillet knife for cleaning fish. These are real easy to sharpen. I have fucking like 30 of these. Now, as far as sharpening tools, I got a few options here. When it comes to the fillet knife, nothing works fucking better for these thin fillet knives than these things they sell. You get them fucking with, with Rapala fillet knives. They come free. You do that 4 or 5 times, your knife is sharp enough to clean the freshwater fish that we have around here. I have an upgraded one here that I use from Smith's. This one here, I actually put my hunting knife through it. It's got 2 stages. Okay, it also comes with, of course, and then all the way down to a rubber, what the fuck are those called? Stropping. You could strop your knife on that there. Okay, so it's 4 levels, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then as far as the fillet knife goes, if you run this once or twice through here, that's number 1, and then number 2. That's it. This here will fucking slice through any fucking pickerel we ever catch, if we ever catch one. Okay, that's your fillet knife. Now, hunting knives. I will admit, I am not good at sharpening hunting knives. When we get a deer, or when we used to do moose or bear, I pass the knife off to somebody fucking more qualified than me, usually the old timers, to get a good edge on them. but I do know how it's supposed to be done. I do have this sharpening blade here. It's a whetstone. This one, it's again by Smith's. This one comes with an oil. You wet your stone, and you're supposed to, these are the patterns here. This stone here would be to set your edge, which is already set, so I don't really want to do this, but what you do is you start here. You got to get the angle right on that bevel. You get the angle just right, and you're going to run your knife like that. Okay? And then coming back, you're going to kind of do the same. Don't cut your fingers. Get the angle right and run it that way. Okay? Once you set that edge, this one comes with a natural stone, which I broke a few years back, but I still use it. I just use half of it. Once that's set, again, you oil this up, and my knife could use, this won't hurt it. It's very, this is for touch-ups, guys. And the oil is frozen. So if you don't have oil and you're in the bush,
dad jokes.
A little bit of spit goes a long way, guys. That's what she said. Okay? Now again, don't cut your fingers. Get your angle right. And you can see that the spit is starting to turn black from the impurities and imperfections that I'm taking off of this edge here. I just cut the tip of my thumb, but that's okay, guys. You're better off doing this on a table. I'm just doing it in the air so that you guys can see. And I mean, we need YouTube views, so why not just fucking cut myself real good? You guys get the picture. Okay? Ooh, that is real sharp. I have another one comparable that I always have in my tackle kit. This is a very, very fine stone. Very fine. Spit on it, same thing. Okay? When I don't want to, when I'm not set up in a cabin and I don't want to have this whole kit with me, okay? So that's those two knives. And again, when it comes to the hunting knives and the skinning knives and shit like that, I cannot get a fucking good sharp blade like the old timers can. I'm no expert, okay, guys? I never claimed to be, but I can get it sharp enough to do what I need it to do, okay? All right, we got the two knives done. I have a third axe, my Fisker's axe, but that thing is sharp as fuck. It's almost as sharp as my fucking hunting knife. And that there's for more finer bushcraft projects. This is a bush banger. It doesn't really fucking matter. You just want to kind of, you could see if you hit a couple of rocks or whatever, it gets kind of damaged a little bit. So again, the oil is frozen, so we're just gonna get that fucking really coarse. This is this really coarse stone. And again, we're just gonna do the same thing. I hope the angle is right for you guys here. And you could see that it's kind of helping here. Okay, so I'm going to do both sides of this later once I turn the camera off, and that'll be that. Those axes don't need to be they don't need to be honed. You just want to have a nice edge. They don't need to be crazy sharp. The Fiskers I like to have really, really sharp. And then again, same thing. When I'm dealing with this big axe, I don't do that motion. And when it comes to these big axes, really, it should be sharpened before you go in the forest, and you could do this on a fucking bench grinder. But we don't have that here. So we're just gonna do that. Again, I'm doing it quickly just because we're making videos here. There's a big chip in it right here where I must have hit a fucking rock or something, but I'm going to get rid of that. Again, this is not a knife, so you can kind of grind away. What I like to do is use all of my stone, because if you don't, you'll end up with like a concave fucking stone, and then when you try to sharpen your knife, it's going to be all fucked up. So when you're using these stones, try to use the entire thing. Okay, guys? And that is basically it for the sharpening fucking tools segment of this afternoon. That's real sharp. These big axes don't have to be that sharp. You're basically fucking blunt traumaing through fucking frozen logs anyways. But it's nice to have them sharp. Okay, and that's that. I am going to continue to sharpen these up a little bit. Not my hunting knife, but these two. This axe, actually the other two are sharp. I'm just going to get this axe a little sharper. Holy fuck, that's already pretty sharp. And that'll be that. We'll think of something else to do. Just turning on real quick to show you that I forgot my fucking multi-tool, my Gerber. And this one we're actually going to be using today when we do a little bit of carving on that tri-stick. So I'm going to give this the same fucking treatment as the other knives, like this. Spit disappears pretty fucking quickly, guys. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me show you. It's going to be nice and fucking sharp. These thinner blades are real easy to sharpen, guys. Oh, fuck yeah. No, I'm going to use this rubber. You usually use leather, but rubber works just fine. Or whatever the fuck they made this out of. That's like a fucking razor now. Okay? Alright. So their next little project here is, the other day we cooked I think this was a rabbit. And I kept the two shoulder blades here because I'm going to attempt to make a emergency bushcraft fishing hook out of this Y here. Okay? So that's the first thing we're going to try and do today. Now, this was a cooked rabbit, so the bones have been are kind of brittle. So this might not work. It might break. It might be all fucked up. But I'm going to attempt it. Okay? And this is not something I would use for like a large fish. Like you're not catching fucking salmon or a fucking lake trout or a pike. But you could catch a small fucking trout on this. A little specky or a smaller splake or a smaller lake trout. If you're stuck, right? Okay, I'm going to get to carving and we'll see how I make out. Right, attempt number one was a complete utter fail. When I got down to the bottom here, she shattered. We get one more try at it. Alright guys, this is what I have so far. I left the head on here so that you could tie to it, right? And this is kind of sharp, not the sharpest. But if I was really starving right now and I was really trying fucking to get a hook and this was an emergency situation, I wouldn't push my luck, right? This is actually pretty strong. Now the only thing I don't like is how it still has this joint here. So I'm going to try and get rid of that. But again, in an emergency situation, I would fucking put something on here, a worm or something. And if a fish grabbed on, you know, you never know. You never know. It could work. But for filming purposes and to make it real pretty, I'm going to attempt to get rid of that bottom. Let me just clean this up a bit here. I'm going to use, I think, the little saw that's on here. And chances are this is going to break it, but we're going to try, just to try and make it pretty. Okay, guys? Hope the lighting's okay. I'm taking advantage of the sun while it's out, you know? Right about there. Okay, guys, I got it off. And there's the finished product. Think I could catch a fish on this? I would have liked for this to be a little higher, but you could get a worm on there, a bug, and depending on the species, probably go for it. Okay, so now that this is done, kind of, I'm going to attempt to get this razor sharp here. And if it breaks, it breaks. Now that we know, in an emergency situation, I made a hook. Okay? There we are. That's pretty fucking sharp, guys. Fucking Gamagatsu. Okay, project number 2. I won't lie, I want to start drinking and doing fucking mushrooms right now, but we need enough footage for the day, so I'll find something else. Okay, guys, the next fucking segment of I Ain't Doing Shit today was I cracked open a beer, but they're froze. Well, not froze, but you know when you crack them and they slush up right away? So that's a little slushy. I had it on the edge of the table here by the stove, so it's starting to thaw. Still a little chunky though. But the next segment here is Dennis is going to teach you how to fucking tie a knot. Now we've done, you know me, I got 2 favorite knots. I got the fucking taut hitch, which we used on the tent. It's an adjustable knot. We used it on our shed. And the other one is the Canadian jam knot. Canadian jam knot, I use that on fucking everything. I put that shit on everything, especially tripods or binding anything. And I showed you the Zeppelin hitch. I think I showed you the Zeppelin hitch, right? The cross hitch? If I didn't, well, we'll do it again one day. But today we're going to do the bowline. Now, the bowline is the most popular of all fucking knots in history. I don't use it that much. The only time I think of using a bowline is when I'm tying my boat to a fucking tree in the middle of nowhere. That's the only time I ever use it. But it's an important one to know. It's the #1 used fucking knot by fucking boaters and sailors. And just, it's a popular knot. And I'm going to show it to you right now. Let me just spin you around. So in the end, let's zoom in. In the end, this is what it's going to look like, guys. Right? Now let me get you a little closer. Sorry about the noise if it fucking sounds horrible. So let me just untie this one. Now, when it comes to the bowline, there are fucking hundreds and hundreds of fucking variations. I might be exaggerating, but there are a lot of them. There's a fucking 1,000 ways to tie a bowline. This is the way I do it. It's the easiest way that I can remember, and this is just the way I do it. So you're going to run around the tree or whatever you're tying to, the dog, okay? And the first thing you're going to do is don't even worry about this end. You're going to take this end and create a pinch or a loop without it crossing over itself, okay? Put your fingers in there and grab them like this. Now, I believe this is called a cow hitch. Take your loose end, go through the cow hitch, and cinch it up. And there is your bowline. Your boat can fucking pull on that all day long, and it's not going to untie. Okay? That's the bowline knot. That's Dennis's bowline knot. There's 1,000 others. You could probably call this the cow hitch bowline knot because it starts with a cow hitch. I'm sure if you know how to tie bowlines, or the most popular ways of tying bowlines, you're probably screaming at the TV saying, that's not a bowline. Well, guess what? This is Dennis's cow hitch bowline. And not only that, you could pinch this way or you could pinch this way. You know what I'm saying? And you just kind of pull that fucking shit through. See that? And then you take that loose end and go through the two. Because sometimes I forget how to do the cow hitch. But either way works. Okay? One more time for the fucking people, because we're trying to fill some fucking time here today. Right? Start with a loop or a pinch. Right? Put your fingers in it and pull it through. Pull it through so that you got these two dog ears, right? Make sure these don't cross over each other. And just put your loop through, your loose end through, and tighten. Okay? That's it. That's all. That's how you tie a boat to a tree when you're fucking in the middle of nowhere, guys. Okay. Now, what else did I have in mind? The tri-stick. The tri-stick. Okay, we'll do a little bit of the tri-stick. We'll do some dumb fucking part of the tri-stick. You guys are going to think that's fucking stupid. But as it goes on later in the next few episodes, when I get down to the trickier knife carvings, I guess they would be called, it'll be a little more interesting. But, like I said, today is just, let's see what we can do indoors kind of day. Okay, this is going to be our tri-stick, guys. And if you didn't watch the last episode, a tri-stick is just a stick that you practice your knife skills on. Now, I don't really want to work on this right now, but it's a pretty boring episode. So what we're going to do on this tri-stick is there's about, 7 or 8 different carving techniques that we could practice. We'll start on the tip, and we'll work our way up. And the very first one, obviously, is the most simple of all, and that's just a pointed tip. We've all done it. We've all made a marshmallow stick, right? So the first one's going to be a pointed tip. Once I got that done, a pointed tip. Which way is this pointing? Okay. Then we're going to actually get rid of the pointed tip, and we're going to make a rounded tip. The pointed tip, we all know what that's useful for, fucking spears and whatever. There's a million uses for a pointed tip. But the rounded edge one of the most important things is if you're making steaks and you're pounding, you want to make a rounded tip so that it doesn't splinter. It helps for it not to fall apart. The second reason you would do a rounded tip is for a fucking, what do you call it? A fucking bow drill. A bow drill fire. If you're making a bow drill fire, you need a rounded tip to make her spin. So I'm going to start with the pointed tip. I'll show you that, and then we'll make a rounded tip. I'll show you that, and then we're going to get high on mushrooms. There it is, guys. There's the first part of our tri-stick. This is the pointed tip. I hope the lighting is good. I got it pretty pointy. You guys all know what you can do with a pointed tip. Fucking stab myself in the leg right now. Ow. So yeah, another trick is you can harden these. Let's say you do this with a piece of wet or green wood. I got a dry piece of wood here because my hands are fucking old and they hurt, and I got some carpal tunnel problems and shit from years of construction. But one way to harden this, if you did it with a piece of green wood, is you get a fire going and you just kind of a quick till it turns black, and that will harden this. It'll get rid of the impurities, and that'll help. So if you're making kind of a spear, or it wouldn't make much of an arrow, but if you were making something where you didn't want this to break and you needed it to withstand force, then that's what you would do. You make tent pegs. You can do whatever you want with that. Okay. Now the second one is the rounded tip, and usually on a tri-stick you do your pointed tip, and then you get rid of the pointed tip and you do a rounded stick. But we're gonna work our way up the stick like this, and the last one will be up here, which I believe is a wedge, which you can use for splitting wood or splitting logs or dropping trees, or as a kind of a shovel. You would obviously do it with a bigger piece. But I'm going to do my rounded edge on this end, so that we'll have the pointed end and the rounded end on this stick until we get to the very last carving, which I don't know when we're going to do. We're going to do this when we're bored, okay? And when we're sitting around and we got nothing else to do. We're going to practice our skills. So I'm going to do a rounded edge now. Okay, guys. Rounded edge. Now the reason you might round an edge, is if you want to drive a stake, this will stop it from splintering, or help it. It won't stop it, but it'll definitely help it. And hold on, I'm just gonna make this a little rounder. Yeah, so like I was saying, it'll help if you're making tent pegs or any type of stake that you're driving into the ground. Always round out your edges before you start pounding on them. And the second would be obviously a bow drill, if you want to start a bow drill fire. Okay, so those are the two carvings for today. Now I'm done fucking around. There's three other things I want to do. One, I want to get high and drunk on fucking cheap wine and fucking mushrooms. B, I want to eat bear and farfalle late tonight when I'm fucking coming down from the drugs. And in the afternoon, I actually want to use my tin can oven. So in my bag of bulk barn fucking miscellaneous shit, I believe I have a small bag of cookie dough. I don't know what kind of cookie dough it is. It just says cookie dough on it. So we're going to fucking add water and make it pasty and try and make a fucking couple of cookies in our tin can oven in the wood stove. So that's what we're doing. No, that's what we're doing second and next. Because next we're getting high. Okay, guys, we got some, fuck. I'm going to have to fucking start the Jenny, man. Fuck. All right. YouTube, don't flag me. These are fake drugs. They're just pretend. It's not real. Now, I got these this nice blue fucking stem and cap. It used to be this big, but it's been here for a while, and it shrank. I guess it's pretty dry. It's going to be gross tasting. And these are the same thing, but they're ground up into fucking pill form. One of my bros does that. And he told me to take off 4, but I'm not doing that. I'm going to eat this. And then I think I'm going to eat 2 of those. And then we'll wait. And I'll probably be like, this ain't working. And I'll take the other 2. Or probably I'll be high. I don't know. So let's just fucking go for it, man. These are going to be gross. Oh, it's stuck in my teeth. Okay. I'm gonna make some cookies now. Before I get too fucking high, I gotta go fucking start the Jenny. We're gonna download last night's episode, charge up all our shit again, and get that fucking light working, man. And also, I put what I thought was 2 days of fucking firewood down there yesterday, but we used it all. It's in a half a day, or last night in half a day. So we're gonna replenish the fire pile. So I gotta go out there. Also, if you remember this morning, I showed you that I put this cone in water and it had completely shut down. And now look at it opening up. So this is about where I want it. We're gonna make a candle out of this. I was gonna do that today. Fuck. Maybe we can make a candle really high later. Nah, fuck. We'll do it some other day. We're making a cookie. Still minus 30 in the fucking sun. Oh, it's cold immediately. Oh, I forgot my tent was kind of in the way of the green stuff over there. Just have to squeeze in there. That's all. Oh, she's crisp. She's very crisp. We're fucking saved by the fact that the wind is howling like up the river and up the lake that way and missing us kind of completely. I could hear it in the trees and there's a breeze, but it's not a howling wind. Oh, okay, so this thing's been in the sun a little bit. That should help. We're gonna give it 10 fucking pulls, guys. And if she don't go, she might have to be warmed up. 1, 2. Okay, I did 16. Fuck. The good news is, guys, is next week or this week we're gonna get back down into fucking single digits, like -8 and -6 and shit, supposedly. And all of these problems should be kind of solved. Oh yeah, 17 pulls is what it takes. Why isn't it sitting level anymore? Fuck yeah. Holy fuck, the jets are loud when it's cold. Oh, I should have wore pants. Okay. The light's not on, which means I probably unplugged it. God damn it. Holy fuck, don't let that sun fool you. It is downright fucking cold. Okay. I'm seeing lots of bits in this shit. The wind's from the north, so it's blowing bits from the trees. Last year when I did the 5 days, we were in the forest. No, I'm not on a lake. And it was impossible. Every scoop had fucking 20 fucking pine needles in it, you know? Okay. Well, I was right to fucking not do shit today, guys. It is downright fucking hurts. Right through the clothes it hurts. North winds, eh? Oh, we need more firewood than that. Oh, I think I'm high already. I think I'm already high. Just realizes I'm getting ready to do this. That I don't think we're going to be taking those extra shrooms. I did not do any fucking cleanup or dishes from yesterday and last night, so this is a fucking disaster. And B, like, cookies go on like a cookie flat sheet thing, right? I don't have that. We're going to be making cookies in a fucking tinfoil boat. Think that'll work? And also, it said, like, I'm thinking about it now. What's cookie dough? Cookie dough. Like, there's not a flavor. It's just cookie. Is cookie a flavor? Like, I've had peanut butter cookies and chocolate chip cookies and fucking whatever cookies, but this is just cookie. I don't know what that is. Okay, let me fucking wash a bowl. Oh, that's fucking lovely. I'm gonna get a bowl washed to mix in because this fucking, I put hot water in it. This fucking those fucking instant mashed potatoes or whatever, that's like fucking glue, man. That the shit don't clean. And it's gonna be a while. Oh shit. I've been sitting around fucking drinking and fucking singing songs to myself because the wood stove is too packed and hot to fucking make cookies, so I'm letting the fucking wood burn down a little bit, and we're gonna have to sacrifice some warmth and comfort to make a fucking cookie. But in the meantime, I like the feeling I have, so we're gonna fucking amp it up a little bit. We're gonna turn it up to 11. Let's go. We're gonna make cookies soon, I promise. But not right now. Stuff here, so we gotta get this over with. Okay. Batter. Or dough, cookie dough. There's our cookie fucking pan. I don't know if you guys can see. Man, I say that a lot. Wish I didn't repeat the same fucking lines over and over and over again. What can I replace with? I hope you guys can see. I'm gonna replace it with. Here, let me give you a better view. Here, let me give you a better view. Does that work? Here, let me fix what you guys are looking at. Hey, fucking, a cameraman would be fucking sweet. I don't know how much of this shit to use, man. Feels like this is not a lot. What do you think? 2 is a cookie? 3 is a cookie? I need a fucking bigger oven. We're gonna be working on a bigger oven, guys. Don't you worry about that. But for now, we're making a fucking 4-teaspoon cookie. I have no idea how to fucking do this. We're gonna add a little bit of water to make it fucking doughy, or cookie doughy. Yeah, doughy. I don't know how much to add. We're just gonna add a little bit at a time here. And hopefully it makes cookie dough. That's a little watery. Hold on here. How thick is this supposed to be? Pretty thick, right? Fuck me. I fucked them up already, dude. Yeah, this is fucking water, man. Fuck! Chef Danny sucks today, guys. He's gonna figure it out, though. He's gonna figure it out. Watch, now I'm gonna put fucking too much. Here, let's do it with my hand. I'm doing it with my hand. A little more. It's gotta be thick, right? It's getting close now. That looks a little doughy. That rattled my brain a little bit, I won't lie. It's still runny, guys. Dough is like, it's dough, right? I should be able to make a ball, right? Fuck. That takes like 3 drops of water to make cookies? Fuck. Try that. Oh yeah, now we got a dough. See? That looks more like it, right? That's cookie dough? Still a little thin or what? What do you think? Doesn't taste like no fucking cookie I've ever fucking eaten. There, mix master, fuck. Now, I guess we can't make one big fat fucking cookie. We're gonna have to do two, right? Think we can make one big fat motherfucker in there? Fuck yeah, we can. We can do whatever fuck we want here at Chef Danny. We're inventing new ways to fucking do stuff around here. Trendsetters. That doesn't taste like a fucking cookie, man. What the fuck? Well, maybe it does a little bit. It's not a good cookie, though. Fuck. Why would they sell this shit? I thought I was making delicious treats. Maybe I'm supposed to add shit to this. Like, that's just... Like, you add your own fucking... Oh, I should have put peanut butter in there, bro. It's not a good cookie. But we're cooking it. I think I should have fucking oiled this down a little bit first. The foil's gonna be stuck to it, eh? Oh, I don't give a fuck. It's going in the oven, guys. It's going in the fucking oven, guys. Okay. Just close the oven door here. And, we're gonna get it into the fucking this thing here. Look, I made a spot right there. We gotta hurry up with this cooking bullshit because we need a bigger fire than that. It's fucking cold. I just didn't want another fucking incident where my shit catches on fire, you know what I'm saying? There. Bacon like fucking Betty Crocker, buds. No, not bacon like bacon. Bacon like Betty Crocker. I'm not sure about this fucking cookie dough. Like, why would they sell cookie dough and it doesn't taste like fuck all? Maybe it'll turn into something delicious, though. Dough.
Dad jokes.
Maybe this cookie dough will turn into something delicious, though. Just looking over the kitchen here at Chef Danny, and I realized that you guys are watching me cook cookies, and you're probably thinking, "Holy fuck, man, that's fucking gross! What a gross kitchen! It's not clean." And then I was looking at it, and it reminded me of a fun fact I learned once. Did you know that the term skid row, you know, like they use it now for fucking shitty neighborhoods of crackheads and shit, and every town has a skid row? But initially, the term skid row, where it was originated, was back in fucking whenever, when they used to pull fucking lumber with horses and shit. What people used to do was fucking dump all their fucking grease and fat and lard into the streets so that the fucking logs would fucking slide better down the fucking street. That's a true fact. Fucking Google it. I didn't make it up. And that's a fucking fun fact of the day with fucking Chef Danny. Skid row. They used to dump bacon grease and shit on whatever's in that pan right now. They dumped that in the streets, and then the horses had a fucking easier time skidding the fucking logs down the row. Skid row. Now you know. Okay, guys, let's check that shit. I'm fucking high, man. I got a sliver in my thumb, and that was fucking sucked to get it out. And now I'm hearing shit. Fucking hearing things everywhere. I hope this is done. I hope this is fucking done. I don't want to be filming anymore for a little bit. Well, that is a fucking disgusting pile of fucking dough if I ever did see one. That's just gross. And it's not ready. Not even close. And it's about to make a huge mess. So we're gonna flip it. This, oh, it smells like a cookie though. Oh, that smells nice. Fucking get in there. Ow! Oh boy. Oh boy, guys. That's not even beginning to be fucking ready. I think I just broke the lid. It's alright though. It's going back in. I just got a really strong burning odor. Oh, this fucking tin can thing sucks. Oh, it's not on fire like Kaya's cake. Look at the smoke coming out of there, though. I think we burnt our fucking cookie, guys. Oh, it smells so fucking bad. Oh, this lid's about to break off. Let's see what we got here. Yeah! We have a cookie. I don't know if it's gonna come off fucking foil, but I'm fucking hearing noises, man. Okay, time to fucking pump that stove. It's cold in here. I'm fucking done. Actually, I'm not done. I'll wait 5 minutes. We'll try to take that off the fucking foil and taste test it, and then I'm just gonna be high for a couple hours, and I'm not gonna film. Ow. Ooh. This is not cookie, it's fucking cake. Maybe I bought cake though. Tastes like cake. Guys, I think I made cake. Shitty cake. Oh, what the fuck this is. It's pretty good though. It tastes like fucking white cake. Does that look like a fucking cookie to you, bro? I think I bought cake though. I'll see you guys tonight when it's time to put farfallies in the fucking farfalli tank. Until then, I'm gonna be chilling. I wasn't gonna film me being really high, but I was listening to music in my head, and I was fucking air drumming, and I thought I'm gonna make myself some fucking drumsticks. And I started carving drumsticks, and it ended up being a feather stick, so we could light a fire later. You know those videos where people throw fucking hot water in the air and it fucking does cool shit? I think I'm gonna try that. I got a bowl. I think it's supposed to be boiling water, but we're just gonna use hot water, and we're not gonna use a lot of it because water is at a premium out here. But what do I need? I just need water and a camera, right? Ah, fuck, I should have waited. I want to do this in slow-mo. Okay, I'm going to turn the camera off, but when we get out there, I'm going to set the camera to slow-mo. I just realized it's really dark out, so I started the lantern, and we got the sensor light and the fucking almost full moon, so you're probably not going to see shit on the GoPro, so I'm going to grab my phone. But if you could see that, it's minus 37. It's minus 37 right now. Guys, I legit just holy fuck, that didn't work at all. Oh, you probably need lights. That didn't work at all, guys. All that did was fucking, I just poured a bucket of fucking water on my head. Okay, guys. It's really hot up here. It's about 7:30 at night. The drugs are wearing off. And I could smell that fucking roast just a fucking doing well. The stove is rocking. So why is that so fucking dim, man? I guess the battery's probably frozen down there. Fuck me, man. Like, seriously, bro. Okay, so we're gonna fucking start making fucking farfalies. Sorry about the lighting. Fuck it then. Let's just use lights like we used to. Let's just use lights like we used to. Give that fucking battery a nice break. Okay, we have boilage. We have boilage. Come see. Okay. So now what we're gonna do? It's boiling and it's boiling and it's on. Oh my god, that's dirty. Fuck is on there, but whatever. It's boiling and it's on a grill, so I'm gonna take it off the grill, add water, get that boiling again, and then we're gonna drop some farfalies. Okay. Okay. All right, guys, it's fucking boiling time. So we're just gonna put the farfalies in. Got a nice little fucking. Got a nice little. Oh, there we go. Farfalle 60. Oh, 93s this time, guys. 93s. Fuck yeah, dude. We've been eating some 65s for a little while. Oh, that roast looks fucking yummers. Oh, I think I might have went a little too far with the fucking farfels, guys. I may have put too many farfels. Oh no, that's gonna be just fucking perfect, buds. Buds. Dude, that roast is so done. Look at this. This is a bone from the fucking, this is half of a spinal bone. You probably can't see that. Let's go this way. Remember I was telling you? They cut, it looks like, I actually remember cutting this. I cut this with a Sawzall, I think. Okay, I'm gonna say my goodnight soon. You guys know what's up. You guys know exactly what this meal is. We've made this many times. We got farfals and a nice au jus kind of gravy, you know what I'm saying? Oh, that's a fucking bear gravy. It smells so good. It's a bear gravy, guys. I think I made too many farfals again, guys. Because you know me, I'm going to eat that entire roast. I am a carnivore. Okay, let's get that roast on here without it falling apart. There we go. One bear roast. Some onions on there. Are you guys even pointing this way? Oh yeah, you guys are kind of. A zoom would have helped, but whatevs, man. Let's see how tender this is. Okay. Let's fall off the bone, obviously. Nice. Mm. Mm. All my fucking dishes are dirty. It's fucking delish, guys. Okay. So today, this is an outdoors YouTube page. And today, we stayed indoors. So I apologize for that. I tried to fill in with some fucking shit that we could use outdoors. And according to the fucking weather fucking gods, I'm still hearing shit. According to the weather gods, we're about to get some real nice weather. Like nice weather where I don't have to wear a fucking snowsuit. Where I can put my bush pants back on. And we can get out there and, fuck yeah, blacken it up, guys. We can get out there and do some cool shit. So, I'm gonna fucking not talk all night here because I'm really hungry. The mushrooms were great, man. They were great. For the last, like 2 or 3 hours I haven't filmed. I've just been having a good time, man. If I can play harmonica. And, I figured out how to play the bagpipe part to fucking whatever that AC/DC song is. You know that. That bagpipe shit. I learned how to play that on my harmonica, guys. I was harmonicking. And, yeah. Tomorrow we get back outside. It's still going to be cold in the morning. Maybe slow going. But we definitely got to go check our snares. And, if you watched yesterday's episode, you know that we got some big ass fucking trees to go cut down. We pounded through a lot of firewood these last 2 days, so we need to replenish that. And we'll get back to doing outdoor shit. Yeah, we're definitely fishing again tomorrow. We're getting back to outdoors. So I'm gonna pig out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I appreciate you if you've been with me for the ride the whole way through. I appreciate if you fucking sat through this entire fucking shit episode. You're the fucking shit. Okay? Oh, remember I was saying in the fall, leave a comment, I'll answer? My old buddy Wardo said, hey, you got to give a shout out to Wardo in one of your vids. This is your shout out, Wardo. I miss you, brother, man. This is one of my old fucking buddies from high school. We worked together in Sudbury. And he's been following all along. So shout out to you, Wardo. And until the next episode, you stay fresh, cheese bag. Deuces.